minutes late like some celebrities, you know. Yeah, so what? It's your boy, Bits and Bobs.
It's your boy Beeks.
It's your boy, Beeks.
Did I freeze? Shit. It's your boy, Beeks.
The thing froze, bro. What happened there, bro?
You see what happens? You go on the terrace a few times and you think you're too big time for us.
I had to reload that. I had to reload
You have to reload that Bits and Bobs, man. Come again.
Yo, I'm back in the building, bro. Like Prime, what are you telling me?
Prime time in the building, man.
Yo, it's big, man. You know, keep it 100, man. Right.
Wait, you know what? I'm sorry. Best intro on YouTube.
Right, trust me.
Bobs, you're done. Beeks, you're done. You're both done.
Trust me.
Yo. Oi, Monday. Listen. Round of applause for Gunner. Man was on Midnight Vibes. Oi, come on. Man was on Midnight Vibes and that, obviously.
There, like, yeah.
So everything and that. Man kept it hella quiet as well, you know. Kept it hella quiet.
No, surprise team.
Oh, yeah, man. I hear that still. Monday, how we doing anyway? First day of the month. People in the comments, let us know where you're watching from. Tell us how your first day of the month has been. Obviously, Beeks, what are you telling me, man? First day of the month. What are we saying?
Thank God, man. New month, 2021. Obviously, I'm still locked down on that, but we're happy to be alive, man. We thank God, innit? Everyone's blessed and whatnot. How's everyone else?
Prime time.
I'm okay. Big weekend. Weird weekend, but
weird weekend.
Yeah.
Weird. That's a thing. Weird.
Let's get into it then, because we have to.
Wait. You want to get into it? Should we get into it? Yeah.
Yeah, but let me just say, I'm happy because Arsenal are still unbeaten in 2021.
I'll tell Aaron that.
Arsenal are back.
Undefeated.
Wait, Gunner, repeat what you said.
No, I'm not repeating it. Sorry.
Yo. Okay, cool. All right, everyone in the chat, make sure you smash a like. Obviously, it's the wrap up. You know myself, Bits and Bobs. We've got Beeks Corner. We've got Big Gunner, keeps it 100. Also, we've got Prime Time back in the building. Obviously, something happened at the weekend. You know, an incident took place. Unfortunately, myself, Beeks, and Gunner weren't there, or the stream would have went completely different. Our little brother Prime was on a stream with 7 other people, I believe, Prime. And obviously a guy was racist, made racist comments, and referred to you as a maid, help, and in our community that means a slave. Obviously, we went on the terrace and we addressed the guy, you know, as we should do. It racism out, call it whenever you see it. But this is the problem. People on that stream didn't call it out. Before you put some. Oh man, it's tough when I think about this because I hate racism. Yeah, Beeks, man, when you got told of the story, in fact, Beeks, I messaged you late, 3 a.m, didn't I? And then you saw the video. I sent you the video, innit?
Yeah.
Make some sense out of this, man.
Yeah, like I was. Do you know what? Yeah, I think at that time I was about to watch a bit of TV. Man, not on business zone now. I wasn't even on Twitter like that. I wasn't even doing anything like that. So Bob's messaged me at 3 a.m. I was like, right. Like Bob's ain't sleeping. Shit, I thought he'd be sleeping. I thought little boy would put him to bed and that. You know, the missus and that. I thought, right, what's I'm seeing right. And you know when it's serious, Bob's like me and Bob's will chat on WhatsApp and it's like we're laughing, but it was serious. He sent me a clip and he was fuming. I see the caps and I said, "Wow, what have I missed, bruv?" Then I see. Then I heard what my man said, didn't it? Yeah, and you know what? It's bad, like what he said, didn't it? Yeah, but it's the fact that everyone just kept it stush, innit? Like just didn't say one word and like they acknowledged everything. What was said and went, yeah, well, that was awkward, and then they just kept it moving. And I was like, right, like, you know, them ones there. And poor Prime, man, didn't even hear it. You know, them ones there. And it makes it even worse because obviously as black men, we suffer like not even just black men, black women as well. Us black people, we suffer as it is, innit? Do you get me? And
Yeah.
we get called things. Sometimes we have to hold our tongue in certain situations because we don't want to seem as the aggressors and whatnot.
Stereotype.
Yeah, it's just one of them things. It's like we're not allowed to express how we feel in it, and it's bad because had Prime and it's mad because had Prime had heard that at first instance, and if he had reacted, it would have been like, oh. Yeah, you don't calm down, Prime. Calm down, Red. That's what it would have come across as. Do you understand? So in a way, sometimes things happen. It's like a blessing for him, innit? Do you understand what I'm saying? That he actually didn't hear it at the time, and he got everyone was clipping it, saying, "Raw, how can you say something like that?" Do you get me? All I'm gonna say, yeah, if any of us were on that stream, yeah, Jesus is Lord, bruv. Man's getting packed in, and you know them ones there. But it's a shame, innit? Because I've always said, and I said it on Beats Corner yesterday. I said it to Lambs. I said it's mad because people come in, they say certain things on stream because they don't see you live in flesh, and they feel like they've got this energy, some sort of superpower. And but if you said it, if you that energy that you're producing, you're not gonna replicate it if you see man face to face, bro.
Exactly.
If he saw Prime, I'm sure his stomach would be in his ass. You'd see the leak. He'd be leaking.
Imagine,
bro. He'd be leaking. You'd see the skid marks and whatnot. G. Like, so I don't understand what this whole thing is about, bro. So, you know, this whole racism thing. Like, I see everyone tweeting, brother. It is what it is. I said to Prime, look, listen, head up. Keep it moving. I'll address it on Beats Corner. And shout out to everyone that's been supporting Prime because it is what it is. Like, racism is a no-go, innit? But it's a shame that we have to be speaking about this constantly. It's bad enough that we saw throughout that whole week with the whole racism with footballers and whatnot, and then that happened amongst us fans who talk about football and talk about, you know, just, you know, general things about the game, and then a man trying to come out and say, yeah, you know, you're made and what. I'm not even gonna repeat what he said in it. You understand what I'm saying? Shout out to you, man, because Bits and Bob, shout out to you, Prime, because you, man, packed him in on the terrace. Big up everyone that was on the terrace when I watched it, bro. My man was just there with his face. I don't know if he wanted to cry and that. I was like, right, you're actually brave for even coming on the terrace like that. But do you know what? Big up you, Prime, innit, for even, you know, sticking it on him like that, bro. Because let me not lie, bro. In that situation, when I was watching it, I was laughing, and it's mad because, bro, I'm trying to like make the situation even light, innit? Do you get me? But you were serious, and you're never serious like that. So I knew, like, this thing really, you know.
I'll tell you what was mad about it, because like for me, I don't even like the guy that said it. Like, I have respect for the guy.
You know that?
Nah, you know what? I'm not even angry at that guy because you know what? He said what he believed, innit? Like, he said it with his chest. He's not trying to hide, innit? He came out and was openly racist. So those are the guys, we don't have to respect them, but those are the guys we have to say, okay, you did your thing, because there's a lot of undercover racists, you know, like the ones that the undercover racists, that those are the ones that you have to be careful of, because they're not willing to say it with their chest. They're trying to do it in a roundabout way. And what really, really pissed me off is that the channel that it happened on, like they have been promoting, you know, Black Lives Matter and like no against racism. And the one time you have to show that you're really with us, you man flakes. Like, you man, you like as Beats and Bob says, you know, cookie crumble FC and that them man there were crumbling, and that's what really annoyed me. And I said it to you guys. I've never cried so much in my life, like as much as I cried for that situation, bro. Like literally went upstairs and I was crying, bro. Like even now, vex. Like I could cry right now, bro. Like that's how deep it is. So
it's deep, bro. It's deep, like you said, Gunner, man.
Like if I could jump through the computer right now, I'll go to my man's yard, bro. Light up his whole thing, bro.
I'm not even. You know what it is? It's one of them ones.
KFC, bro. I'll go to his KFC now. Teeth all the chicken, bro.
You mad? You know them ones there, bro. Hot fryer and that. You know the oil and that. Let man know, innit? Burn his face and let him know.
Like, you know what as well? Big up KJ, because Bob's let his heart out on that thing, yeah. Prime let his heart out of that thing, but my man kept it calm. Like
Yeah.
I watched it back and I was like, bro, KJ got too much respect for that guy because like all the words that are going in my head, like my man was coming with the opposites, and I was like,
yeah.
I've got to respect KJ for that. But you guys done your thing. I can't even lie.
Nah, real
when I
talk.
saw, like, just cried again when I watched the thing, bro. Because I was like, that man, they're afraid of us, innit? Like everyone's doing their thing, and even now, look at everybody that's on this show. Like, look at the people that are really leading in this YouTube thing that everybody's following right now. Yeah, look at the color of the people, them in it. So that's not. I'm not disrespecting anybody else, but just look who's leading the thing in it. So they're scared of us, and that's what it is, in it. Like he just tried to use his position to knock a man down that always gets the better of him. Like Prime gets the better of all of us all the time, innit? But that's our connection, innit? That's our connection, innit? You ain't really got that connection to be coming with your mad, because he actually thought it was a joke, you know. He thought he was being funny.
Yeah, no, because I didn't hear the first part that he said. I didn't even know that he called me a maid. I only heard the last part, and I assumed it was him just trying to make a joke, and it wasn't funny. So I just came out and just said that like we're not friends, so you can't like do that. And like, no, you guys are my friends, and like Jem and Kai and everyone, and like, you know, we make jokes and stuff like that, and like we can joke around with each other, and that's fine. But we
don't joke about our race. You get me?
No, I know. But again, I'm not justifying that. I'm not even saying that. I assumed he was just trying to make a joke, and that's why I just had to say like we're not cool like that.
Yeah, because it just came as a shock, bruv. You know what it is? I could see, like, you know what it is? You know when something doesn't register like that, it's just quick. It's just the way he said it was like, oh yeah, da-da-da-da. And the maddest thing is that it was live, clear. It's not none of this breakup thing or whatnot. It was literally like da-da-da-da, and everyone kept stunned, bruv. I was like, wait, fam. You know them ones there? You know how sometimes there's internet connection and it breaks, and like the way I froze. Because I didn't say it's your boy Beeks just now. It wasn't like that, bro. It was literally like I said what I said with my chest. So just to let you know, whoever, what's his name? TB or something. Man don't even care. There, yeah. Just what is he? Australian and that? Where is he? Australian and them things there?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
But he's over there and then that's you see.
That's what I'm saying. Right?
And that's why. Sorry, no, Gunner.
Yeah, no, I was just saying like that. Just fuck him, man. That's all I got to say about that, man. Like, and you know what? The worst thing is, like, you can physically see when everybody heard it, and you can see everybody's reaction, like, oh shit, what the fuck did he say? Like you could see where everybody thought this guy has just effed up in it, and a man switched off his camera. Like, we know you're there, bruv. The thing's live, in it. Switching off your camera isn't going to save you, bruv. And the rest of them kind of went, and then just okay. And then they were like repeat it, and then he knew he messed up because he just started stuttering and started saying something next. So, but you know what? As I said, yeah, just bun them, man. There, in it, like
yeah, like for me, like, there's a reason, and I'm not sure if, like, because in the terrace group chat and everything, and people going off, and my kind of thing in life is being able to, like, you guys know, I ask a lot of questions. People know I ask a lot of questions, and I know it gets annoying, but like, I get curious. I want to figure things out. I want to understand things from your point of view, whether I agree with it or not. And I wanted to have him on and talk with him. And I know, even though people didn't say it, I know some people just didn't agree with that. They didn't come on, and I get that. But for me, anyway, having him on and having him, because I don't care for an apology. You say something like that, you can't. If you were actually sorry, he would have messaged me immediately after. I got no communication from him. Terry was the one who actually DM'd him, and basically,
like Terry, man, because for what he done, bro.
Basically, just laid into him, and like Terry showed me like screenshots and stuff, and I'm not really gonna say it at least live on here because it's all private. But Terry laid into him, and he was basically trying to justify it. And I'm like, all right, cool. I want to have him come on the terrace, and we can talk, and you can explain why then, because I was brought up that you have to justify your actions, not as a man, but as a human being, as an adult. You have to justify things that you do. As a kid, you can do things and it can be stupid, it can be silly, fine, because you're a kid, you don't have that responsibility. But as someone who's supposed to be a grown man, you say something or you do something, you've got to be able to come and explain why.
Man, he automatically started feeling sorry for himself. He's like, oh no, I'm a racist. Oh no, I'm this or that. No, you're trying to deflect. Like, and I saw another straight away. I saw another, and it was a Spurs fan, and he was talking about how he had a bias against Oreo because of his skin color, and he basically said that it's because Oreo is black. He had to work harder to prove to him that Oreo was a good player, and also that there was some sort of homophobic talk about Oreo when he first came over. So he was like, already those are two reasons why I was giving him slack. So I'm like, but when I started deep in it, he was then feeling sorry for himself. So you're being a racist, homophobic, and you're feeling sorry for yourself, and that's my issue with some of these people, is that they're automatically feeling sorry for themselves instead of feeling sorry for the people that they're doing wrong. Like, there are ignorant people in this world. There are people that need educating, but at the same time, that is the easy option. Taking a knee is the easy option. Putting up a black square is the easy option. Saying Lives Matter is the easy option. But what are you really doing? Like there was a chance for everybody to stand up and say they're against it. All my man had to do is kick my man off the stream and say we don't stand for that. But he didn't even do that. So for me, that shows that it's in people, innit? Like, they don't know it's in there, but it's in there, innit? So now we know how to roll. We know who to roll with. And that's how we're just going to keep it moving from now on, innit? And big up everybody that stopped working with him as well, because I respect that. That shows that, you got loyalty, innit?
Yeah, one thing I've learned from this is...
Before you conclude, Prime, I just want to say this. What I would say is this, right? Is that as a black man growing up in the UK or wherever, okay, the conversations we have as kids are completely different to other races. So we are expected, and we expect to be a victim of racism and discrimination. At the same time, we have to stand with humility, and we have to act calm, because if we act aggressive or showing the slightest of standing up for ourselves, we then become the culprit, because we're then violent, we're aggressive, we use a different tone. What I will say is just that, remember, guys, that we're all one human race. Yes, you can tweet, like Gunnar says, you can tweet Black Lives Matter, you can tweet equal race, but tweeting it, taking a knee, like Gunnar says, it doesn't mean nothing when you're in the situation and you do nothing, or you laugh and giggle and say, oh, that was awkward. And do you know what it's like to watch your little brother be racially abused and no one backing? And you're watching something and you're helpless because you can't back your little brother. You can't be there. I messaged Beeks, my brother. I put in the group chat. I spoke to Gunnar. I even lighted up Prime. Everyone says they want to do this, but no one wants to be the black man. No one wants to live how we live. When we wake up, we go to the shops. We get looked at. Do you know what it's like to walk to a shop? I know the security guard is watching you, and you need to walk outside the shop with your hands held in front of you to prove to a security guard that you haven't stolen anything. Do you know what it's like to go to a restaurant and the waiter says to you, "Will it be chicken?" I don't think you guys understand that this is an everyday occurrence. Or if you have a mixed race child and people look at your child differently. Do you know? Prime, I love you, bro, and I love my brothers on this wrap up. You know, the funny thing is people see us on stream, but we talk every day, gentlemen. You know, we talk every day.
Every day.
And,
Like,
you know, we're very fortunate we have a pastor that prays for us as well. Prime, before you say anything, Pastor Benji, back from GH. Do you want to add your 2 cents to this before Prime concludes it so we can move on to football?
Yeah, I think everyone's kind of covered it already. I just think it's just a mixture of a lot of things, and obviously it's difficult to be in such a situation. I feel like a lot of people don't understand that we live in a society where, especially even with the lockdown and stuff, people are going mentally crazy. People have a lot of problems, and like someone doesn't know what a comment like that can actually do to Prime. And obviously, even though he's here with us smiling and whatever, but you never know. As soon as you come off, you could be like upset, you could be down, you could be whatever. And I feel like a lot of people need to also educate themselves as well. And it's up to us to kind of like educate the people, and educate them that they should know that look, it's not right. Like KJ said yesterday, we're in a pandemic. Like we should be fighting against COVID, but people are still trying to fight against racism and whatnot. And I one of the things that when I was younger, I never really thought about all this stuff, and I never kind of understood it. But it's just a skin color. I don't know why people move as if like we're not all the same. Like if you cut me, you bleed. If I cut you, you bleed. We're all like it's just a skin color, and that's all we've been fighting for since the days of slavery. Like just for equality. It's not even just in football. It's even in everyday life. Like you can apply for a job and your surname's Adiemi, and then you can apply for a job and the surname's Williams, but you have the same qualification, but because your name's Adiemi, you don't get the job. So I feel like in society, it's a lot of undertone racism is around, especially undertone racism. But it's also up to us to educate the people on platforms or forums like this. A lot of people need to stand out and talk about it. Like Gunnar said, it's not about putting a black screen. It's about educating people, giving them, even in school, start from young, educate people in schools. Don't show videos like Roots and all these slavery videos to kind of like make us in a sense look bad, but educate people, teach them, and also, you know, because I'm from the church, just pray for people as well. Because a lot of people they have a lot of like hidden demons, hidden sins that they have, and they also need to be prayed for. And obviously, the guy that's going through whatever he's going through, that said whatever to Prime, he needs to also be educated as well. So I hope someone has reached out to him and told him, look, this is not right, all of this other stuff, and then he can start spreading it around as well. So it's a sad topic. Obviously, you don't really want to be talking about these things. You kind of just want to talk about football and life, but it does need to be addressed. So, you know, big up the man. Like I said, we're all family anyway. So if you touch one brother, you're basically touching the rest of us, innit? So if you don't want to be attacked,
that's
then
the
you
funny
just have to
thing.
behave.
If they saw the group chat, do you know what I mean? Like, oh, there, young Chris.
Well,
Your Prime, man, you want to wrap it up or do you want to move on to football? What are we saying?
I just want to say thank you to you, especially because I wouldn't have been able to do this if it wasn't for you, all of you guys. I wouldn't have mentioned this or brought it up. I mean, Jam is one who found it, and like he watched the stream and he clipped it up and brought it into the group chat and everything. But even still, I was still skeptical about saying anything. And even before I even got into the group chat, you messaged me randomly as at like, what is it, 2 a.m. or something, for whatever reason.
Something told me to message you.
I don't. The thing is, I don't know why, and I assumed you knew. So I sent back, oh, did you hear what happened? And you said, what happened? So then I was like, what do you mean? So I had to explain why. And you were so angry, and like, I didn't know, because I didn't want to say anything because I didn't know how to go about this and handle the situation, because I dealt with stuff like this before. in growing up, and I don't want to go into this now. Bob's and I've talked about it, but whenever I've tried to go and handle these situations, I've never really had people backing me. So I've kind of had to go through it alone. And with this, even still with the support of everyone, and people saying that we're going to expose where this guy lives, find out where he lives and this and that, and even still I didn't want to do it because I don't know. I just didn't know how to go about doing it, and all I could think of was I want to bring him on and talk and have it out and know why. And when Terry was messaging him and letting him have it, and he was responding and trying to justify it, I don't know. I still wanted to bring him on. I didn't want to cancel him or anything, or have his like life or whatever stripped away. I don't know. Maybe that's wrong of me to say, but I know we live in a bad world, but I still believe the best in people.
Yeah, I see that, because you could have gone off on the host of the show, to be honest. But I feel like you've been nice. I feel like you've
Bro, I did.
Yeah,
I texted him straight away.
I feel like
I brought him on, and
I feel like my man's been given a hall pass, but we don't give out hall passes around here.
One of the things was annoying. Like, I'm angry at so many things. One of the things that was annoying for me was, and sorry, I know I'm taking off a lot of the time. We should be talking football, but
Yeah,
I had one of his friends was messaging me saying stuff like he wants to come on the terrace, he wants to apologize, this and that, for whatever, because I have my DMs set to, if you're not following me and I'm not following you, then it goes into message requests. I don't see them. And I was getting hundreds of messages from people that I don't even know, just saying that, you know, they love me and everything, and just hold my head up and all of this. And I saw that from one of his friends or whatever, just saying that he wants to come on and say sorry and yada yada yada. I should send him the link. Cool, whatever. I said, fine, you can come on and explain why. And when I said to him, I don't want to hear an apology, I want an explanation, and he didn't have one, that made me angry, because you can't do something without a reason. Even if it's to say that he doesn't like me because I'm black, or my opinions on football or whatever they may be, fine, but at least that's a reason. And to say, I don't know, it's because I'm racist, it's not a justifiable reason.
The easy option for
I don't know, to take this back to football, I guess, to when people say, oh, they have agendas against players or something, no, that's not it. You have a justifiable reason for things, so they should be an explanation. And when he couldn't give me one, that's when I got angry, and that's when I said, Bobs can go first and start speaking, because I know how angry you are, I know how you feel, and I know what you do every day. I know how the type of stuff you have to deal with. You told me about your upbringing and the racism you had to go through in
Scotland, bro.
I know. It made me angry, and then seeing you get emotional. The only time I've seen you do that is when you talk about your son and your family. Seeing KJ so angry, seeing that was the reason why I was crying, because for me, like, I wasn't angry necessarily at what he said, because I don't care. You can say all the words you want to me, that's fine, because I can take it. I'd rather you say it to me. I said it so many times. I'd rather you abuse me or you say whatever you want to me, whether to my face or online, as opposed to you saying it to someone else who can't handle it and they do something drastic and they can't come back from that. Like maybe they kill themselves or something and they can't come back from that. I'd rather you say it to me, because I know I can handle it. But when you don't have a justifiable reason, that's what makes me angry. And that's why I said everyone can go and have their say and just absolutely lay into him, because at that point I just didn't care. And after the stream, all day yesterday, I was still angry. I told Bob's this. I told Terry, Indiana. I told I don't know how do you process something like this. I'm still so angry. But I'm still so angry. And today, I was talking to Bob's for about an hour, and basically, essentially, he forced me to open up, and I did, and that really helped me. And afterwards, I was playing FIFA Pro Clubs with a few of the guys on the terrace, and that really helped me as well. So I'm no longer angry, but I'm sad. I feel like a part of me died. Like a part of me has lost faith in humanity, and I don't know how to come back from that.
Take your time.
I don't know if any of this makes sense. Sorry.
Listen, no, it does. And you know what? That's why you got your brothers. That's why we made. Remember when we made the wrap up? Prime, do you remember we done the wrap up? I came to you and said, "Do you want to do a show?" And we'll just talk about the football league and the banter. You're like, yeah, no problem. And then Beeks came on, and we were like, no, let's get Beeks in. And obviously, pastor, you need to get the pastor involved, or the blessings can't go ahead. And then we all got to know Gunner, and we're like, rah, let's make this. Do you know what I mean? A 5-man thing. Do you know what I mean? Even though Benji hardly turns up, but do you know what I mean? So
I only wanted Gunner on because I thought Chelsea would smoke Arsenal. So the only reason I wanted you on.
But listen. More of the story is that you come at our brother, you come at all of us, 100%. Trust me, you are lucky COVID, and he's lucky he's in Australia, because man will drop peas to whoop that ass. Trust me. Anyway, the comments are going off, yeah. Man, them, you know what I mean? We've addressed the racism. Primer's back in the building, as you would say. Listen, I saw a few Spurs fans crying. Eleanor, Ceballos TV. Well, go on to you, ladies. Spurs, Brighton 1. Yeah. Oi, where's the brother, the Tottenham fan in the? Is that name's Ryan?
Ryan, where you at, Ryan, man?
Oi, what you? You know what? That's not the.
Bob's took himself out.
Jose.
Where's he gone?
Jose. Not only do I have to go to the racist stuff, Jose also let me down.
Jose, you've been bigging up Jose. You see me and Benji, you've been telling the people.
Remember you said he's better than Silas Ferguson, bro. Don't forget that.
Oh, wait, relax. We're getting to it.
But you said, did you not say that, G?
Relax.
Did you not say that, G? Listen.
When did I say that?
Remember when you say, I'm going to expose the DMs, I'm going to expose you. I'm going to expose you quick. It's coming up. Listen,
allow me.
You, man, that were hyping up Jose Mourinho. Spurs fans, where are you? Where are you? Did we not warn you? We told you, man. Listen. And the thing is, he ain't been there for 3 years, He ain't been there for 3 years. Correct me if I'm wrong. And the demise has begun, bruv. How did Spurs? What was Spurs thinking, G? They thought they were better than United than that. They thought, yeah, no, we're calm, bro. You, man, you've only won 2 in your last 9 Premier League games. Ayo, man, them. Bro, make sense of that, bro, because that doesn't make sense.
But Prime has a lot of answering to do, bro, because he said that he's better than Fergie. And,
don't worry, I'm going.
I did not. Okay. You know what? You guys have it out, and then I'll respond.
Don't worry about Prime.
He said he's better than Fergie.
You see. Okay. There you go. The Mr. Jose sexual. What's you? Them Jose sexual. What do you even call them, man? What do you man call each other? What do they call them?
Apparently,
Jose faithful, bro.
Jose sexual. Apparently,
you people that are manager.
Honestly, though, with Spurs, I think one of the things people need to realize is that when it comes to football, you can only have a 2-man team for so long. Like, for example, you had Sanchez and Ozil. You've had a few other players like that. You need to have a proper team around them for them to be able to flourish. If Arsenal back in the day had a proper team around Sanchez and Ozil, that team for me would have won that Prem that season.
100,
Those two are
100.
ripping it at a point. Son and Kane, look at Kane. His ankle's gone again, bro, and he's gonna get another injury at the end of the season, 100% in April. So it's like, what? Now all of a sudden you've gone from being the best defensive team. Like since that 6-1 victory, like Tottenham are just falling off. Like they've gone from the best defensive team.
They let them gas them so much. I said to them, it was a fluke. It was a fluke. It was just a fluke, innit? They got a man sent off. They should have both had a man sent off for slapping each other, or whatever the little handbag thing that they all did to each other. Both of them should have got sent off, but only one man got sent off. The game was a fluke, innit? Like those games don't come around very often, innit? But they shouldn't have let that think that they were gonna. When does Jose ever score 6 goals, bro? Like you should have just known from then, bro. Like it's a unfortunate.
They're not ready to hear that. They're not ready to hear
that. For me, like I'm a Man United fan, innit? So I don't pay attention to Tottenham and them, man. There, obviously you lot do, because obviously you lot are rivals. Like, where does the confidence come from? I don't even understand it. Like, even as a Ghana,
the confidence comes from getting to the Champions League. That's literally what it is. Like,
but
obviously, I know, but just getting there was enough because, like, literally, their cup final every season is if they beat Arsenal or if they beat Chelsea. That's what they live for every season, and I honestly don't know where the confidence came from. And obviously I'm not drawing anybody out, but obviously that video that's swimming around, that is how half of the Spurs fans think, but they weren't brave enough to say it. So like she's got to big up herself because she's holding it like a G. Because that video, I'll be hiding it right now, bro. Like man will be playing with the kangaroos and that. Like I'll be hiding. So
you know what? No, I rated. So by us, Mel, she managed to rattle the entire football Twitter. That is a dream. That's a dream. To rattle an entire fan base. It's the entire football.
She tried. She did what everybody tried. Like all those people that tried to get their little likes, and she wasn't even trying to do it for that as well.
She said it was her chest.
That was her genuine opinion, though. Like people say these things to get a reaction. But I think like, she genuinely believed that. So for me, that's different. But like she's owning it. And
did you see what the Brighton account tweeted?
Exactly. Then when the Brighton account are doing that as well, that's mad. That's immediate in life, bro.
Trust me. But listen, what are we saying in the comments? Where are Tottenham finishing? Top 6, top 8.
Also, people saying that it's falling apart for Jose. Look, he's there to do a specific job, win them a trophy, and to start their winning mentality. That's it.
Nah, G, he's just gonna win them a trophy.
He's losing more games than what they were doing last season. So unless he wins the Carabao Cup, he has been a flop.
Do you know the thing is? You know if and when they win that Carabao Cup, you know the Spurs fans are coming out in numbers, Not even on social media. They'll come out in the street. They'll be doing dancing. They'll be putting up.
If they win the Carabao Cup and they're getting excited, that's embarrassing.
It's not embarrassing though. Look at the size of their club, G. No, it's not embarrassing.
Benji.
If the way they're talking, they better win either the Premier League or the Europa League. 110%.
Oh, Benji, you want to talk about Premier League now?
After that 6-1, I don't know no Spurs fans. All of a sudden, I'm getting DMs from Spurs fans, bro. They better get the Prem or the Europa League. Otherwise, it's a wrap.
Can we now move on to Man United Arsenal? Because you're talking about Premier League 21 and 21.
That's a segue.
Shout out to
what do you want to talk about?
Shout out to BEEKS, because you on the football.
Hold on. Is my man getting gas because they beat Burnley 2-0?
No. You came on.
Manager TT and that.
You came on the terrace with your chest.
Yeah.
KJ asked you, "Are you afraid of Arsenal?" I'm not afraid of them, man. They're getting put in a split. It's what
Yeah,
you
of course.
said.
And I said that. Yeah, I said they were chess.
Putting it split.
There's nothing you can say.
After the game,
I was
Arsenal
angry.
fans told me they had the better chances. They had the worst team out. United bottled it. Explain this to me.
Bro, let me tell you.
I don't know how you have a world class centre back in Harry Maguire. You have a world class manager in Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. You have world class Paul Pogba, world class David De Gea, world class Luke Shaw,
you keep saying
world class Aaron Wan-Bissaka, world class Bruno who went missing again in the Liverpool game, world class Marcus Rashford, ice cold Martial, world class Cavani, all of this, and again,
all of a sudden,
for once, I agree with Prime.
You're
Listen,
coming out.
I agree with Prime because
that's fine. You can agree with Prime. I'm saying to Prime. All of a sudden, the shades are off. He's got a new manager in town. He's got a new manager in town. The new background and that. Do you get me? All of a sudden, the 2-0 win.
Boys, don't deflect. Don't deflect.
Out here now, G.
Don't deflect.
All of a sudden,
this is out here now. Premier League charges on.
You guys are the masters of.
You see the comments. Yeah. You see how Beeks is trying to deflect and turn on me. Cool. Everyone sees it. Yeah?
I'm not turning anything around. You said what you said. You're the one who called Harry Maguire world class.
No. I agreed with everything you guys said. I just agreed with you.
Why did you disagree with us? Harry Maguire is not world class though.
He is. I was agreeing with you. He is.
No, don't do that.
You're trying it. Stop boy.
Name me a better centre back
right now. Make sure you don't choke.
Name me a better centre back this season. Name me a better centre back this season.
What's that?
Name me a better centre back in the last year than Harry Maguire.
Ben White.
In the last calendar year, Ben White. No.
Ben White. He won the Champions League.
Thiago Silva. No.
Thiago Silva.
Thiago Silva.
There you go.
In the last year, no.
No, that guy. Oh no, Ben Davies from Preston.
No.
No, that Ben Davies from Preston. He's cold.
He just signed. Gonna how can you do that?
No, baby.
Comments in the comments, yeah. Tell us
Ben Davies, Preston.
Top 5 centre backs in the last 12 months. In the
Premier League.
And if Harry Maguire is not on this list,
man, I'm saying Lewis Dunk. You know, I shout out to Lewis Dunk. You know, man, I'm saying Lewis Dunk, bro.
Shout out young Gavin.
Lewis Dunk.
Can you argue that?
You know what? Lewis Dunk is a B-Tech Harry Maguire, so I might give you that.
Nah, G. Respect Lewis Dunk. Lewis Dunk is hard, bro.
Try to put Konza in. That's a good shout though. Still,
Konza, no. Konza cannot lace Harry Maguire's boots.
Man, then this comment here, right? Listen. This comment here, right? One victory and Prime mojo is back. Yeah, you man remember when Chelsea winning games? Prime was talking reckless.
Big up,
when they lost the games, yeah, did you man even hear from Prime? Remember when Prime was like, "Yeah, my phone's not working."
You know, Prime was the I'll be like, Prime, is everything okay? He'll be like, "Yeah, just can't come on. I can't come on today." I was like, "You sure?" Yeah. Not today, man. Not today. All of a sudden, my time is up. He came back.
Nah. I was sick in it, but
he came in. I said, "Raw, I'm looking good in that. What's going on, Prime? New manager, TT."
Bro, I told you, when that one win against Burnley, and then they're moving as if they beat Barcelona or they won the Champions League final, bro. Like,
wait, hold on. Did you play who you beat at the weekend?
You Arsenal.
Did you? Oh, you didn't beat Arsenal, no?
Did you beat Arsenal?
No, I didn't beat
Arsenal. What happened when you beat Arsenal? What happened when you beat Arsenal?
Yeah,
exactly. You man got put in a split by
Is this what we've resorted to? Is this what we've resorted to? Is this what we've come to, G?
Yo, Jeremiah, shout out Jeremiah, man. A little young blood. He's came out and said, what did he say?
Jeremiah's buzzing, man. We know Jeremiah buzzes, man.
Ruben Diaz,
Thiago Silva in the last 12 months. Man,
Jeremiah.
No, I'll answer this since I'm the only one who has sense. Ruben Diaz, he's not even better than John Stones. Thiago Silva, I'll give you that one.
Wait, Brian, did you just dismiss all of us about sense?
But because you don't rate Harry Maguire, I do. So I see.
Yeah, that. Just say TT. Hashtag TT Prime. Thomas Tuchel Prime and that. You get me? TT.
Yeah, that's Tintin right there, isn't it? Tintin Tutu Tuchel. Listen, there are better centre backs in this Premier League than Harry Maguire.
Who?
100%.
Who?
Ruben Diaz, Thiago Silva, flipping Ben White.
Yes. Ben White.
Brighton.
No.
Yes, Ben White. Ben White. I'd take Ben White over Harry Maguire.
I wouldn't.
Clip it.
Tarowski.
I would.
Tarowski. What's that name? Tarowski.
Wait, hold on. Wait, how are you taking Ben White over Harry Maguire when Maguire's lifting the Premier League title this season?
I boss, kick him out. Kick him out.
Also, can I just say this? Jordan Henderson has a Premier League title. Okay. Harry Maguire has a Premier League title. Gerrard doesn't. Explain that one.
Harry Maguire Harry Maguire doesn't have a Premier League title.
He's won it.
What do you mean?
You guys have won it.
Bro, you're on a title match. You're on a title match. You're on a title match. TT and that. You got a new manager.
You can say Chelsea are in a title race, but it doesn't matter. United have won it. It doesn't matter.
TT, man.
It doesn't matter.
Chelsea are back.
We're back doing what?
Wait, hold on. We played Arsenal the weekend, right? That was the 0-0 draw.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, makes sense.
Tactical. Hey. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, world-class manager. Tactical mind games.
Hold tight, you, man.
You started. Anyway, listen. If someone can get Prime some ibuprofen or paracetamol or something, because he's obviously not thinking straight right now. Do you know what I mean? There's something else in that cup. Do you know what I mean? He's moving a bit booky, but listen.
I'm strong.
Man United Arsenal was a dead game. We should have won. We should be beating small clubs like that. Cavani shouldn't be missing from 6 yards out.
Right, you listen to what Bob's is saying.
Oh, come on, bro. We've taken 4 points this season off these guys. So
you're violating us. You know what?
Wait, hold on.
You man just got onto the first page of the Premier League.
Hold on. Wait.
Still, yeah. You know what
relegation battling Arsenal took 4 points off Premier League champions Manchester United.
They got 3 points off you as well. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. You're Premier League champions. You're Premier League champions.
The thing is, you see, you guys, you're all master deflectors. Yeah, you plant seeds. You're negative. Yeah, you man are insecure about the thing. Yeah, you know you're gonna win the league. You know you're the best centre back. You got the best midfielder. And you got the best strikers in the league, and you know you're gonna win it. But you're insecure. You're insecure. I was on KJ's show yesterday, and all you lot say is Arsenal are back, Chelsea are back, but you guys are back. This is better than Ferguson. Like you lot better than Ferguson.
Boy, Ferguson cannot chat Ollie.
We need to do is watch Jerry, because Jerry knows what he's talking about. Jerry, come out, yeah, come and say your thing, Jerry, because Jerry knows it's 21 and 21. Okay, yeah, but we've taken 4 points off the Premier League champion, so I'm happy. I don't care. We'll be a small club, but 4 points.
Arsenal revolution is back, innit? The revolution, innit?
Is back.
But to be fair, I think we have to give Arsenal a bit of credit for that game. I think they played.
Fair play.
Nah, they did. They played well against the Premier League champions. They did.
I think they played all right, to be fair.
Listen, we played against a team. We played against a team that spent 1 billion on transfers, but you can't tell me one player.
I swear to God, this guy.
One player, like. The thing is, I'm still waiting for Big to answer the question. Guys, in the comments, Man United have spent £1 billion, on signings, since Ferguson has left. If you take away Fernandes out of that team, who has been worth the money that has been spent on them?
I'll name you one. I'll name you.
Everyone kept saying that
85 mil for a world-class centre-back, Harry Maguire. What was it? 50 mil for a Ballon d'Or clause, ice cold Martial. 100 mil for Paul Labelle, World Cup winner. I could
Right.
go
More
on.
than
50
100
Fred,
million.
Right.
don't forget the 50 mil for Fred, you know. 50 mil for
50 mil for Fred. Pass for Frederick.
Yeah, let them finish. Benji, let them finish. Carry on.
50 mil for Spider-Wise. Guess
Christian
what?
says Christian says Aaron Wan-Bissaka. 50
How
mil
much
for
is
Wan-Bissaka. Was
How
that
much
cool?
is Lindelof?
Run it,
How much
keep
is
running it,
Lindelof?
keep running it.
35 mil.
Run the bill,
Lindelof.
run the bill.
Iceman Lindelof, centre back. 35 mil. Was it?
Listen. A certain man in this group here is acting like their club did not just spend quarter of a billion in one transfer window. But anyway, keep talking.
Yeah, because
Keep
we
talking.
have to catch up to Manchester United, Premier League champions. We
You have to catch up to us, bro.
Yeah, we have to. Of course we do.
You got players out here who are not even, they're missing sitters and whatnot. You're coming to me, G. You're coming to us.
Yeah, of course we're missing sitters. We don't have ice cold.
No, G. No, it doesn't work like that, bro. You need
No,
to
no,
have
no.
your striker needs baptism. Your striker needs to be baptized.
Serious question. Cavani or Timo? When you've got an open goal and you need the 90th minute winner.
Cavani.
G. Come.
Okay, cool.
Cavani, G, about Timo Werner. Man's trying to take a corner, he's kicking the flag instead of the ball. A
Yeah,
whole
of course.
ball.
Hey, I forgot. Cavani, world class Cavani as well. Edison Cavani, world class as well. Yeah.
Man said he's kicking it off.
Edison was so good he invented the light bulb as well, bro.
Werner taking a corner to a different level, fam.
Did you see the way Ollie handled Liverpool twice in a week? Liverpool was meant to be the best team in Premier League history, yeah?
Fam, I'd rather you just said you hated Man United.
No, I don't.
You do?
No, I don't. I respect you guys highly.
All right, comments. Quick question, yeah, man. Them Pepe or Harry Maguire? Who's worse?
Pepe's not world class. He's average. Harry
Maguire is world class.
What?
You have an agenda against Harry Maguire?
No, I'm not even. I like Harry Maguire. I actually rate him.
I don't think Harry likes you. Seriously, the way you're guessing.
No, but the question you should be asking is, what about £72 million Kepa?
Yeah, Kepa's dead. Of course he is.
No, you might got problems over there.
Kepa, no, but we all know
£85
Kepa.
million Havertz. £85 million.
Okay, cool.
Don't answer no questions.
No, don't say okay, cool to have it. Don't say okay, cool to have it. Don't okay, cool to have it, G. No. It doesn't work like that. Let's say okay, cool.
Can I speak? Can I land?
No, you can't land this one. You're still flying, G. Okay, cool. Havertz.
Yeah, 85 Havertz. Here's the thing. Havertz is a little you. He's my age. He's a kid. He's still learning. He's still growing. He just had COVID, and also he's not a world class.
Must the COVID was. Hey, man, must the COVID was. I read that.
Must have COVID.
He had COVID.
How long ago did you have COVID?
He's got to school. He's learning uni.
He was managed by Frank Lampard, who's tactically inept. You have a world-class manager, and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Look, man is saying Oli Watkins is better than Tito.
Listen. You had Boy Wonder, yeah. Listen, you had the government's Boy Wonder, okay. Super Frank. Mason Mount, listen, milk carton boy, yeah. Listen, you bought a whole Werner, you bought Shai Havertz, you bought some fish called Kepa, you even bought a man called Mr. Tickle in Mendy. Shut your mouth, bro. Your team is in the mud. You're useless. You got rid of a guy that spent all your millions. Yeah. Now you brought someone looking like Tintin's old man. Yeah. And you're talking about we've got world class man. Listen, Chelsea have won the league, man. Tuchel.
How?
You won the Champions League.
Look, Thomas Tuchel is not better than a world class manager, man. Thomas Tuchel is not world class. Ollie is. Ollie's clear.
I swear Tuchel managed PSG to the Champions League final last season.
Yeah, and he didn't win it because he's not a world class manager. Ollie in that final wins it.
How many league titles has he won with PSG?
I don't know, 2 or 3.
I don't know. See how many he just won? He said, I don't know. Cool. All right, cool. Say less.
Because he Beeks, like I said, he's not a world class manager. Also, Christian, why are you telling me to shush? You told me you put Arsenal on the split. You also said you'd put Arsenal on the split.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Anyway, segue. Anyway, big up Arsenal, small club, you know, draw with a big club at home.
Bob wants to segue because he doesn't want to admit Harry Maguire is world class. I say
and I say,
them man are self-isolating on the pitch, and I read that.
But you Arsenal boys were doing up steps for your Fitbit. Man were just running covering grass for no reason.
Listen, when my man was passing 20 step overs there, your man was dizzy, bro. Your man was.
You're taking a
What, where was the end product for?
A man done 20 step overs.
Hold on.
20.
Who's Pepe doing step overs to? Who's Pepe doing step overs?
It's sure.
What?
It's Shaw and Maguire.
Wait. Pepe put world class Luke Shaw in a split. Really?
Man done 20 step overs, 21 step overs.
Yeah, these guys are moving.
Wait, hold on. No. Wait, he did 21 step overs. It's coming 21 and 21.
Oh, yeah. 21 and 21, mad thing.
Right. Clap for yourself.
That's why Benji's been missing for the past few weeks. He's been, praying and everything. It's coming. It's coming, Benji. Don't worry.
Real talk, yeah. Now we've talked about the Spurs game. We've talked about Man United's, Arsenal winning a point against Man United at home.
Premier League champions.
Stupid, undefeated, whatever they want to call it, yeah. We need to talk about Chelsea because I don't know about you, man, yeah. Chelsea beat Burnley 2-0. All of a sudden, Twitter has turned into the great blue wall. I'm seeing Chelsea fans saying Tuchel this, Chelsea fans saying Tuchel that. I'm seeing Prime talk the most. Remember Prime just turned up in the WhatsApp group. Yo, start talking.
Bro,
I didn't even know Prime had a phone,
I didn't even know. Mum was laughing. I said, "Right, Prime." First time I saw Prime talk, I said,
Chelsea win a game, Prime turns up.
I thought he was a computer at that. I didn't even know it's real.
Man's having many returns to Casper the Ghost, bro. Do you know what I mean? So, Prime, why go on? Talk Chelsea, man. You guys beat Burnley, innit? Another relegation battle team. Make some noise, bro. Clap for yourself.
I mean, we couldn't beat one relegation team in Arsenal, so we have to beat the other. It was good game. Total control. Burnley didn't have a shot on target. Simple, light work. We move on. We got Spurs next. That should be easy. We'll put them in the split.
Whoa!
Clip this.
Someone please clip it up.
You can't even say that because listen, I will expose the DM.
We are putting Jose Mourinho on a split.
Listen, don't let me. Man will expose the DMs if you're putting up them things there, fam.
What DM? What have I talking?
I'm talking to Bits and Bobs, the private chat.
Okay.
Hey, Bob.
Just realized.
Man was flinging out the private chats. You know their way there.
Yo. So anyway, man, then obviously,
Jeremiah, man. I know you're in your feelings, Jeremiah, man, but it's all right, man. 21 and 21, bro.
Yeah,
obviously, we've been talking about the football and stuff. Man City, though. Man City, obviously, top of the league. They win the next game. I think they stretch out for about 5-6 points. Yo, Pastor Benji, man. What are we thinking? They're moving in silence, the team, the noisy neighbours.
I think they're looking good. Obviously, they have probably the team that has the most experience in winning trophies. Because obviously Chelsea's quite a young team. Arsenal's obviously quite a young team, not in a race, and they're man there. But I just think Man City and Liverpool are gonna slug it out. When it gets to like March, you'll see them lot just leave the rest of us because the rest of us are not good enough in terms of manager, in terms of team, like all banter aside, in terms of manager, in terms of team, in terms of everything, even be around that level. Like I'm realistic, so I know that. Whatever. Well, obviously, you have some Chelsea fans that said at the beginning of the season that they're going to win the league, but
American Shield. American Shield.
Oh, Benji, don't bring that in here because I never said that. So don't.
Do you know what's mad?
He did.
Prime came on a show called Tuchel's Tactical Revolution or something like that. And he was there for a good hour or whatever.
Okay. Benji.
I was confused. Like
Benji. What channel was the show on, may I ask?
You was on a football terrace, no?
Oh, okay, the terrace I'm a part of. Yeah, cool. So
No, but you
fun
came
that.
to speak about
Fun
it.
that.
Like,
Fun
what?
that. Fun that.
What am I gonna say?
Fun that.
Tactical revolution.
Fun that. I'm Benji. I'm on the terrace, so I have to be part of everything. Fun
Yeah,
that.
tactical revolution
Fun
and
that.
that. What's the tactical revolution that I'm seeing, bro? I don't understand.
Don't worry. When we play you, man, we put you in a split. Don't worry.
You man are put. The thing is, everyone's putting everybody in a spliff, but realistically, Arsenal put both of you in a spliff, and we're like relegation battle. We're the relegation battle. We're putting
Wait, hold on.
the two biggest teams in the world.
Wait, Arsenal Football Club put a world-class manager, a world-class centre back in a split. Wow.
I'm still reflecting.
It's Thiago.
Don't worry, I'm
It's
gonna
Thiago.
come. Mothers, I'm gonna come to.
No, Harry Maguire.
But has Prime spoke about Lampard yet? I'm actually confused.
Oh no, Lampard.
No.
Yeah, but
Yeah. Prime, do you know what I mean? Your boy got sacked. Do you know what I mean? P45.
my boy, nah.
Bro,
That's
you
a
were
legend,
defending him to the hills, brother. You defended him to the hills. Don't even try it.
No. I've said here before. I've said here before. I get him sacked. But he's gone. He lost his dressing room. He's not good enough. Clearly, I mean, Ollie put him in a spliff 3 times last season. World class manager. So but it's
Prime.
He's gone.
Prime, seriously. I see you. Shut up with this. Man United world class.
I'm gonna give Prime a roundhouse kick, bro. I'm not even lying.
Why? Wait, because I'm the only one being honest about your team and what I see.
You're very smart boy.
Okay, cool. The way you guys are moving, when United win the league this season and Harry Maguire lifts the title, you guys are not allowed to celebrate it. No, you can't celebrate.
Let's be real. Like Jeremiah, I'm gonna address this. Ole is clear of Lampard and Arteta. Okay,
right.
That's cool. That's cool.
You're on your own there, boy.
Yeah, that's cool. But let's face it. Yeah, let's face it. He's not doing anything, innit? He's just lucky that he's got match winners in his team, and he just says go on a pitch and do your thing. Like he literally just gives them, like he literally says go do your thing, and then that's how they play it.
Gunnar, I think you're disrespecting. You're genuinely disrespecting.
I kick him out. Mother's love, kick him out.
Like it's just,
you're genuinely disrespecting him.
Listen, like it's a football manager situation. Like we all here would have Man United in this position right now. Everybody on this show would have Man United right now. We'd probably have them higher because we would have been a bit more yellow. You know, the ones where he's playing Fred and McMuffin, we would have been putting Donny in there and like getting better results because we would have been on the yellow flex in it. But obviously,
again, Gunnar, because none of us here even have our coaching badges. He's a world-class manager.
Speak for yourself.
Okay, well, Gunnar, you're not. But okay, I apologize, Gunnar. You're not a world-class manager. He is.
How do you know
what he's doing?
I just haven't had my chance. It's because of the color of my skin.
Don't do that to me. Oi, you know what? When Arteta gets sacked, you'll get your chance.
Listen, man rolled up to the Manchester United job. I went there my little briefcase and that, but then I weren't even trying to let me in. And that. I thought I was security. And I used security. I was like, no, I'm here for the job.
Oh, is that why Ollie got the job?
I'm here for the job.
It's just because he got a 3-piece suit, bro. I came in a tracksuit, my man came in a 3-piece suit and got the job, bro. Trust me.
Might give me the tracksuit to show that.
I'll see that. I said, you security. I was like, no, I'm here for the job. Like, what job?
Yo.
That's why I do lunges and that. Star jumps. I'm active.
Everyone in the cart, make sure you smash a like. Listen, guys, new segment of the show. Questions. Get your football questions into the panel. Oi, Prime, there's my cousin.
Go easy.
Yes,
wait.
Was he the one when No, is that the one when Kojo left the building? When you lost the
We're all on the ride. Yeah.
Kojo was crying that day, bro. That was too hilarious.
the Arsenal fan. This is the Arsenal fan. Oi, how is he feeling though? How is he feeling though? Because relegation Arsenal have got 4 points from a world-class team managed by a world-class manager that are winning the Premier League this season. So I want to know how that feels personally, because last season, Chelsea couldn't beat Liverpool last season. I just want to know how it feels.
If we actually win the Premier League, do you know how dumb this Premier League season will be?
Yeah, that's what we like. And that is the end of. No, put it back on mute. Put it back on mute.
Look, Prime. I'll remove you from the stream. You know, stop saying this nonsense. Yo. So it's a real talk, man. Obviously, we're more than halfway past the season. Guys in the comments, please smash a like. Obviously, this is the wrap up. Hold tight, everyone in the cut. I'm gonna take Prime off mute. He's sticking himself on Prime.
Hold on. The wrap up is about talking about everything that's happened in the world in the past week. Where I get it, you guys. If you have your families, you have your missus and everything. I get it.
Who's this? Beats and Pastor Benji with the silhouette challenge, boy. Them man, they're still. I know Benji and Beats, bro. Them man, they're hitting angles, bro. Like, the silhouette challenge. You know
what I get why you didn't make. I get why you didn't make a preview for the show, because last time you got in trouble, is it?
Trust me, I know about that one.
Silhouette challenge. You know, the internet is
wild, boy.
The silhouette challenge, man.
I'll be honest, yeah. The song, I don't like it.
I don't know what's the video. So what's on it? What is it?
I don't know, bro. I'm just seeing naked.
He knows, gonna know.
I didn't even know there was music.
Nah. I don't. You know what? All right. Which is better, the Busset challenge or the silhouette challenge? So I want to know.
The holy challenge.
Who are you asking? Who's in the comments?
The read your Bible prayer every day challenge, man.
Listen, we're not gonna know. We're not gonna know the real winner of this challenge until West Ham score a goal and Antonio and Jesse Lingard are doing one of the challenges there, because you know that man. They're gonna bring it. Where?
Wait, hold on. Gunner, do West Ham not have to play Arsenal?
Comments that question.
Yo, comments. Which is better, the silhouette challenge or the Busset challenge? I want to know. Well, yeah. Actually, since you guys don't want to get in trouble,
I'm with the Holy Spirit challenge, man. Yeah,
bro. I walk with Jesus, man. Benji's two yards in front of me. Do you know what I mean? Yo, Hassan Nawaz has been asking a question. Question 21 is coming. World class goalkeeper, centre back, right back, centre mid.
Come on, bro. That's a new team.
Well, this is this prize?
This ain't Chelsea, bro. This ain't Chelsea, bro. We have our first. Man like Kojo.
The thing is, I can see Kojo vibing to it as well. These little weight bench.
Yo, can we just like, can we hold tight Kojo for a second? Man is always looking fresh on a stream.
You know why? It's because the cocoa butter.
That cocoa butter is shining.
He mixes cocoa butter with the coconut oil.
Bro, it be shining every time, man. Man is just glistening. No light, no nothing.
Glistening like pregnant in that, bro.
When you see the women in these Busset challenges, he needs to step up to their level. So of course he's using the cocoa butter and the
man said Giroud or Cavani, bro.
The fuck?
Giroud or Cavani? Cavani's world class.
Giroud or Cavani? Well, Giroud's a World Cup.
Yeah, but Cavani's world class. Cavani's world class.
Stop it.
The shea butter thing, that smells though, man. I can't really vibe with that because it smells, man.
There's the remedy. Nah,
shea butter smells too much.
Shea cocoa butter. Doesn't. But man, let's go back to football. Let's try and Pastor Benji. Thanks for coming. You know.
Yeah, in 5 minutes and 5 minutes.
Yeah, don't worry. Oh, what a question, you know, Terry or KJ? Do you know what, yeah? I'm going to say it's a tie with Blues. No, I'm not picking any of them because do you know what? Both have showed me love since I joined the terrace, and even prior to that. So nah, I can't pick, and I'm sure Prime will probably say the same.
Whichever
No,
one that's not, whichever one that's not gonna kick me off. So
So it's Terry then.
I mean, you see what KJ's doing, Midnight Vibes and everything. KJ's taking over.
Well, hold tight. You know that is the rumor. You know.
Them man are like Vince McMahon and Triple H, fam. That's
Yeah, COO and CEO. You get me?
that's the partnership.
Taking control in that.
Vince and Triple H.
You get me? WWE settings and that.
Someone said troops or DT.
Yeah. Troops. I'm taking Troops, man. Obviously.
Troops is the guy, man.
Yeah.
Yo, my cousin's asking who's your top 5 for the season. Chris, are we talking clubs or players?
Top 5 what, bro? Top 5 what?
Clubs or players? Jeremiah saying Rashford or Mbappe. I'm not gonna lie to you, yeah. It's a tough one. But Mbappe's got that drip. Mbappe's got the drip, man.
Delete yourself from the conversation, please.
What do you mean?
How you even
Wait, do you know
about...
Jeremiah? I always violate.
Who's Stephanie then? All right, Stephanie's Kendall, bro. You really know?
What? Kendall? Wait, Beeks. What do you know about Kendall?
No, they're referring to something else.
Wait, Beeks. Prime asked you a serious question, man.
What do you know? No.
What? I don't know. I don't know anything.
No, but you mentioned her name. I'm in the comments.
I'm in the
Her name's not in the comments.
She gets mad love in the comments, though.
So wait, what are we saying? Terry and KJ are Vince McMahon and Triple H, and Kendall is Stephanie McMahon. Raw.
Oh, okay. I get the joke.
I'm gonna have to quit that and send it to them. Real talk. All right, so my cousin is saying clubs. Top 5 clubs this season.
I have to be proper, you know. Is it in the world or what is it?
I think he's talking about EPL.
It doesn't matter. Premier League, Manchester United.
You man are doing too much here to deflect again. You don't know he's talking about Premiership. Why man's talking about the world? Why man's talking about top 5 players? It's clear he's talking about the Premiership.
Top 5 Premier League teams. Isn't it the top 5 in the league?
Top 5. So we're talking Manchester United, obviously.
To win it.
The biggest club in England, biggest club in the land.
Wait, do you see what Bob does? He will never say Actually, no, you've always said United will win it anyway, so I can't even at you in that. That's fine. Cool. Continue.
Listen, I've said it from there. EPL prediction for end of the season. Man United are going to win the league. City will come a close second. Chelsea and Liverpool battle out for 3rd and 4th. And coming 5th is Everton.
Can I ask you an honest question?
Yeah.
I know you've been saying it for days, so I 100% believe that you believe United will win the league this season. Cool. So, why is it that you won't say that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and Harry Maguire are world class? It's going to be me.
Remove this guy, fam.
Bro, like real talk. Do you know what? Yeah, look, Harry Maguire is a good player. Okay, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is a competent manager. Okay. None of them have done anything to be spoken in the conversation of world class. Harry Maguire played in our back 3 at the World Cup. We got to the semi-finals, but no one remembers any bridesmaids, mate. Do you know what I mean? People go to the wedding to see the bride. So do you know what I mean? That's the way I see it.
Ollie's clear of what's his name, waistcoat.
You're trolling. Southgate.
Wait, hold. Are you saying Ollie is not clear of Southgate?
The both is Mazzy trying. They're both down.
I think Ollie's. I think league wise. Ollie's obviously clear of him. But then international football, you can't really compare. Do you know what I mean? United can win the league. I honestly think.
They will.
Someone asked Beats or Benji, that boy.
Beats or Benji. Do you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna say
Beats is the man, fam.
Yeah, Beeks has got the juice. Beeks has got the
Beeks is the
juice.
main one, bro.
No, but obviously, you know, because
I'm
bare
a
managers,
side
bare
man.
criminals, and that you need someone to talk to after you commit the crime, innit? So obviously, man,
Yeah,
kicking
exactly.
Right, you know what?
Let me know, yeah. Let me know that, yeah. This group, yeah, we're a tight group, innit? And Benji, do you know what Benji is, yeah? Benji is the wrap-ups cheeky sports Joe Bayer. That's who he is to us. Do you know what I mean? And Prime's Drake. Yeah. Me, Beeks, and Gunnar are just the poor man's B2K. Do you know what I'm trying to say to you?
I'm DJ Khaled.
No, but real talk. Man United are going to win the league, though, right? 21-21. I'm still saying this because you know what? Other clubs are going to drop points. City will blip. Liverpool will attempt to come good again.
Had their blip already, though.
Arsenal are dead club.
Bobs, I worry for your mental health, you know. I can't lie to you still. You're setting yourself
Go
up for a
on.
bit of pain, bro.
But
I don't want to take over bits and bob meats, like bits and bob meats, bits and bob. It could turn a bit stressful, bro. I can't lie to you still.
Also,
You have to remember our
your
manager.
cousin. Bob's your cousin, CI.
Yeah.
Nope, you only
Prime,
remember
Bob's-
bridesmaids if you're single and ready to mingle.
All right, Prime, that's you, bro. That's you. Prime, you're the only single one here, man. So you better wrap it up, man.
Better wrap
With
that
the
up.
bridesmaids, you know what I mean?
Busy
Literally wrap
watching
it up.
the busted challenges. That's makes so single.
Oh, yeah, all I say is the busset challenges are clear. All I say.
Yo, Monday. Anyway, before we
The busset challenges is like Harry Maguire, world class.
Kick him out! Kick him out!
Kick him out.
seriously,
I'm tired.
Come back when he behaves himself. He can come back when he behaves himself. Seriously, talking the most. He's our little brother, yeah. He will get punched up. Real talk. Prime taken by Maya. Monday. Before we wrap up, yeah. Anything we missed this week?
Rumors, man.
Nah, nothing. Still nothing.
Hassan, relax, yeah.
Yo, I see that. What? Is there truth to that?
Truth, what?
I ain't saying less. Cool.
No,
anyway, we keep it moving, Jill. We keep it moving.
Yeah. Like Amanda, before we wrap up, you know what I mean? Anything else we missed football-wise? Is there anything? People in the comments, is there any game you want us to quickly analysis or anything you want us to talk about real quickly before we wrap up? You know?
The transfer
this is the
window.
wrap up. We talk about anything.
Yeah, the transfer window
ends in half an hour, and Liverpool signed a centre back.
Ben Davis.
Oh yeah, the Liverpool. Yeah, we should talk about the transfer actually. Well, go on. So, Man United weren't going to sign anyone. Igalo left. Big up Iggy.
So did Rojo, no? So did Rojo in them,
man. Rojo left. Where did he go? Was it Boca Juniors or whatever it was? I don't know.
One of them things there, isn't it?
Yeah. What else? Lingard went to West Ham. Raw. Did you see his upload this new picture on Instagram? I was like, he put the J Lings. I was like, already, this man has started doing the most already. He's not even been at West Ham for 24 hours. He's already got the J Lings in the West Ham colours. What the hell?
Gunnar, when do Arsenal play West Ham?
In a few weeks, actually.
Where is it?
At their ground as well.
I thought he was going to Billy Rock at the Emirates again.
Nah.
Yeah, you can really rock it. I'm forever blowing bubbles.
Oh, West Ham have signed Dennis Bergkamp's son and Pochettino's son. Watford are doing. Yeah, they're gonna win the league. Then they're gonna do 21 and 21 as well. Matip is out for the whole season.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah,
NHS,
but
don't know.
Is that really a worry though? Are Liverpool fans even bothered? Ryan,
no. The thing is, they try to say that they count him, yeah, when they're saying all of these players out, yeah, they count Matip, yeah, and I'm like, how can you count Matip and he doesn't even play 20 games a season, so you don't miss him? Like, stop trying to count players. Like, they'll start counting Klopp's brother and bare madness when all the players are out injured and that. Like, just relaxing it. You're the best team in the world, the best team in the Premiership ever. That you lot kept saying last season. Hold tight, Michael. Like, he's gone missing. I haven't seen him for a while.
Has anyone seen Michael?
No, hold tight, Steve as well. Like, you're I like Steve, man. Steve's a good guy, man.
Yeah, I got time for Steve.
Wait. So does this mean Man United are now officially the best Premier League team of all time?
Kick him out.
They're winning the Premier League again.
Kick him out.
Fine.
Kick him out.
Real quick, yeah.
Kick him out. Kick him out.
Bro.
Brad, I swear to God, I'm gonna.
Christopher, to answer your question, nobody did great business.
No one did.
Do you think? Do you know? Wait. Do you not think Southampton done well by getting Finding Nemo?
Man said Finding Nemo, bro.
Do you not think so? Do you not think so?
Man,
I think he'll do well, Southampton.
My man's got that curtain hairdo, bro. I can't take him serious, bro. My man's hair come like curtains. But he's got to do
the full cut. You know when you put the ball on top of their head?
Trust me, he's going to do well.
Donny went to get his shades. You know what? I swear to God, man. I'm gonna pedigree Prime. I swear to God.
You're gonna what? You're gonna what?
Give me the pedigree.
We're 3D you, man. We're gonna 3D you. Oi, wrestling fans. Lincoln sent me a message. He said that
we didn't even talk about the Royal Rumble, bro.
Hey, Royal Rumble was mad, you know.
Royal Rumble. Any wrestling fans in here? Real talk. I didn't watch it.
You man are pushing 30 and you're talking about wrestling, bro. Leave it.
Bro, wrestling is the thing, G, man.
Stop trying to deflect about your World Class center back.
From Royal Rumble to WrestleMania
that's it. That's season. Come on, man.
You man be doing the video.
I stopped watching wrestling. Yeah, I stopped watching wrestling when
Laurie Carlito came back.
When Triple H and them, man. Obviously, I remember Degeneration X came back. We got 2 words for you.
Yeah, Bob ain't watched wrestling for ages, bro. Bob ain't watched wrestling.
Hey, Bob, you have to watch WrestleMania, fam.
But why do they keep? They brought back Edge. They brought back Goldberg. Like what? Like why are these men coming back?
Oi. This is a throwback. Kamala or Bam Bam Bigelow. Remember Triple B? Bam Bam Bigelow.
Rest in peace, Bam Bam, though.
R.I.P. I'd take Bam Bam still, just because of the way he looked, innit?
I think both of them might have passed away, you know.
I think he did.
Kamala's passed away, yeah.
So both of them passed away, innit? Big up both of them.
Yeah, Kamala
was mad scary, though. He's the one with the paint on his face, innit?
Yeah. Edge came back because of that mad injury he had. He was forced to retire, innit? So they didn't think he was actually wrestling. That madness happened, and he came back and he got that opportunity. I think that one, cool, but it's just one of them things, innit? It's just a sentimental thing, like, oh my God, he's done it. He actually won the Royal Rumble, innit? So, but we had a first black woman win the Royal Rumble as well for the women's side, so that was a huge thing, man.
Say her name, cuz. Say her name.
Bianca Belair. She actually won the Royal Rumble. So,
come on.
She's the one with the long hair, isn't it?
Yeah, long hair with the back.
Before you don't watch wrestling, so how do you know how she looks like?
Because my daughter likes that. Big man thing.
Man put it on his daughter, you know.
Honestly,
man put it on his daughter.
Watch, I'll get a video of her watching wrestling. She likes it, bro.
That's crazy.
She's on wrestling team.
Monday, we've done over an hour and 20 minutes in the cup, man. Matt Hardy or Mick Foley. I think Mick Foley to take it personally, man.
Bro, how can you say Matt Hardy or Mick Foley, bro? What kind of...
There's no correlation, bro.
that doesn't even make
Matt
sense,
Hardy,
bro.
Mick Foley was like what? Dude Love, Mankind. Who else did he was? Listen, it's all about the HBK area. Heartbreak Kid, man. Who takes longer? Undertaker. Oh, we're going to wrap up on this question, yeah? Laurie, man. Who takes longer?
Laurie's trying to be that guy, man. Laurie, chill out, bro. Man's going to have to drop.
I'm telling you now. Vince versus Bob's WrestleMania main event. All right, Winter Surfer. Listen, let's just put on a positive note. They got Winter Surfer, you know, because
every day, man.
Man is always on everyone's stream supporting. Big Chelsea fan. He's a very honest Chelsea fan. You know, I wish this man all the best. And listen, from the panel at the wrap up, Winter Surfer, man, God bless you, real talk. But listen, man, yo, some of us have got wives to go back to, you know. So listen.
Some of them are there for watching the Bossic challenge to that.
Some of us have got wives. You gotta go back to watch wrestling. Prime's going back to the music video shoot. Yo, Skepta, shout me if you need the A feature in it.
I'm going back to the silhouette challenge, bro. That's what he's going to do. That's
Yeah,
why he's
he's-
got
No.
That's why he got the shades on.
Nah, the silhouette challenge is like Arsenal in relegation. The Bussett challenge is Man United winning the league this season. The world-class centre back and thing, you know.
And on that note, thank you so much for being in. Thank you so much for being in with us, guys. You've been rapping with us for an hour and 25 minutes. Listen, if you're new, make sure you like and subscribe. Everyone's channel is in the descriptions. So if you want to follow Big Gunner TV, that keeps it 100.
What's that last comment? What's that last comment?
Which one?
Ayo,
You're
ignore
fool.
it. Ignore it.
Cool.
No, but
You're
you have to bring it up. It's we read out the comments. Bring it up. What's it say?
You're a fool.
We ain't really got super chats like that,
You're
though.
a fool. Do you know that? You're a fool, Prime. Who takes longer on the case to get during when it's trying to You're a fool. Listen, everyone in the car, thank you so much.
We're not finished. Answer the question.
We're finished.
Answer
Guys,
the question.
it's been a pleasure.
Answer
Thank
the
you for
question.
watching and
Answer
tuning
the
in.
question. Answer
Shout
the
out to
question.
Big Gunner. Make sure you go follow him on his thing. Do you get
Answer
me?
the question.
It's and Bobs.